What's good everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing off the strongest combat glitches in Breath of the Wild and how you can pull them off. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, join the Discord in the description below, and consider becoming a channel member. Alright, let's get into it. The first trick we have is attack momentum redirection. This is done by running at an enemy, swinging at them, and then holding another direction and then jumping. This allows you to redirect the forward momentum you get from the swing onto the enemy into another direction, and this is useful for dodging attacks when you're fighting multiple enemies at once and things like that. This one isn't very difficult to do, but it's super important. Next up, we have the shield block reset. The shield block reset can be done simply by having your shield get hit by something while you're in midair. There's a certain timing for this, but you'll start to get the feel for it after performing the trick a lot. Now, once you block something with your shield after jumping, you can jump in any of the 4 directions, pull your bow out, and get bullet time. Or you can do other things like go into a shield surf. This is a very useful trick for movement, blocking enemy attacks, and things like that. There's a few variations of it. The basic version with a bomb, the retreating shield block reset. This is where you press Y to draw your weapon, backflip, and then perform the trick. The draw cancel. This is done when you hold your bow out, press Y to draw your weapon, backflip, and then perform the trick. And then you can also do this off of enemy attacks and enemy projectiles. This is a super useful trick, and I recommend you try it out. This next glitch is the main reason that I wanted to make this video in the first place, because my original video on this glitch is terrible. The next glitch is the Thunderclap Rush. This glitch is super important to marking and chasing enemies over long distances, and it's the pinnacle of Breath of the Wild combat. But to perform this glitch, we're gonna have to understand 2 things: how to mark an enemy and how to chase an enemy. To mark an enemy, you either have to get hit by that enemy, be near a flurry rushable attack, block an enemy attack, or silent parry. A silent parry is done by unequipping your shield 1 frame after parrying something. It sounds like this. Those are 4 ways to mark an enemy. Once you have a mark, you can activate the actual glitch by backflipping or side hopping off of something, pressing Y and hitting the bow button at the same time. And this should put Link in this weird animation. To activate the trick faster, press right bumper, and this will draw your weapon and land you on the ground faster, and you'll see you have a flurry rush prompt. Now, to use this prompt, you need to have a few things in mind. You have to have an enemy to target, and you have to have a mark. Once you have these 2 things, once you activate the trick and target something, press Y to use the flurry rush prompt, and it should send you flying at the enemy. This is used for some of the flashiest combos in this game, and you'll without a doubt see it in most combat montages. Now, there are ways to mark and chase an enemy all in one combo, and that can be done either by a shield block resetting an enemy's attack and then backflipping and activating the trick by pressing Y and the bow button at the same time as you backflip, or by backflipping off of something, pulling your bow out, and blocking a projectile with Daruk's protection as you activate the trick. This is the only way to mark and chase with projectiles. There's also a way to chase an enemy without locking onto something as long as you have a mark. Just activate Thunderclap Rush. Make sure you have a one-handed weapon equipped. And then when you see the flurry rush prompt, go to perform the spin attack by spinning your left analog stick and spamming Y. If you've done it correctly, you should get a targetless rush towards the enemy that you marked earlier. The final trick is a Daruk Rush. This can be done by blocking something while you side hop or backflip in Daruk's protection and mashing Y. When you land, you should get a flurry rush prompt, and if you're targeting an enemy, you should be able to use it. Now, if you unlock the camera 1 frame after you block something with Daruk's protection, it'll act like a perfect parry. Daruk won't pop up on the screen, and 1 charge of Daruk's protection will be saved and won't be consumed. You can use this to chain together infinite Daruk rushes over and over again, and is one of the best ways to get high damage out at once in Breath of the Wild. And some honorable mentions for glitches that I didn't cover in this video are pivot flipping, because it adds flashiness to your combos, grounded bullet time, because it's a way to get, well, bullet time on the ground, and all kinds of quick rushing, but I'm not covering it in this video because I don't feel like covering it again. If you like this video and you want to see more combat glitches like this, I did a series called An Entry 2 where I covered Breath of the Wild combat glitches. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.